Welcome back to Daytime. You are in the presence of two great hair ninjas. Bilalo Hair Artistry has been servicing your community and for all your fashion hair needs for the last 10 years, celebrating 10 years in the community, but also keeping us so very in touch with everything that is the world of hair fashion in its various different incarnations. Joining us now, Michael and Bilalo Zenadine of Bilalo Hair Artistry, as well as Ellie Malik, who is the smiley-faced model, who is here to, I guess, we're going to show some of the upcoming trends to expect this summer. And Bilalo, working right away. Welcome to all three of you. I'm going to start off with you, Bilalo, because you're working away. Tell us what, for 2011 summer of, what are the ladies doing?
Well, we're going to try to give her a summer look with lots of volume. We're going to use accessories today. You're going to see me using a little bit of stuffing, hair stuffing, of course. So you will see great for fast, putting it up, and then enjoy the patio, enjoy the evening. It's reversible, so much nice.
And one of the things that kind of distinguishes you guys is that you are on a day-by-day basis. You're working to develop your skills, traveling all over the world to develop your skills. And Michael, you both of you have had trips over the last year that have been of note. And this is kind of your mandate. This is what really really makes Bilalo so very special, is that you guys are on the cutting edge of things.
Well, we have to, being from Kitchener-Waterloo, we always want to go overseas or into the States and bring these new styles into Kitchener-Waterloo, and this is why, past 10 years, my brother and I and our staff and our full salon has seen it's changed by so much, and I remember a long time people say, well, it's the Toronto look or the New York look. Well, it's not anymore. Now we're bringing it back to Kitchener-Waterloo, and it's about time.
Well, this is it. The big liar-faced lie is the fact that you do have to travel to places like Toronto to really kind of experience high style. Not the case. This is what you guys, again, through continuous education, provide the KW area. Every fashion need is possible. And again, there's been a lot of change over the last 10 years, and maybe we can touch on that. I mean, when you guys first started off, what sort of major kind of points of change have occurred? Well,
we found right now, especially in probably about 2011, going to 2012, that very natural look is very in. When we opened the salon in June 19th, 2001, it was more of the bold, the out there, the kind of in-your-face kind of style, and that was great back then. But now everything's going more sleek, more sexy, more professional. Of course, Kitchener-Waterloo is growing, with their jobs and everything, so more people want to take care of themselves. More, like I said, blue-collar kind of community. People want to look better. They want to look cleaner. They want to do the highlights, the full spa. So I think we're starting to find out that they want to take care more of themselves.
And again, it's important to note that this is not exclusive to women. I mean, your male clientele has grown and grown and grown.
We have a huge male clientele, and as well, they walk into our salon, think it's a high-end salon. They're going to see a bunch of girls everywhere, but actually it's a mix. So we have our construction workers, to our lawyers, to our doctors. So we're a mix of clientele in our salon.
And again, a full service salon. You provide everything from waxing to pedicures, manicures, all of it.
Absolutely.
And again, this is just everything. And also too, again, Bilalo, you just returned from Lebanon. You were in Lebanon.
I was there for 5 weeks in December till February. I learned a lot. That's why I said we always go away from Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, just to bring the new trend for us. Because really, we're doing a lot of the normal, people do like curling iron and everything, but we're trying to use accessories in the hairs to make it a little bit avant-garde, a little bit, step it up a little bit more.
Well, and which is typified in your name when it says Bilalo Hair Artistry. It's all about being artful in the hair. And Ellie, already your hair has undergone a pretty massive transformation. And there is kind of this, and you can slap me if I'm wrong, but there's kind of this pseudo kind of 60s
everything's coming back.
Yeah, coming back. The big hair, kind of the, initially it was kind of Amy Winehouse with the larger hair, but it's full body and it's glamorous, and even with the men, it's very tailored, it's very clean, and that's what you guys do.
Well, because everybody doesn't want the same style over and over, right? So as our salons are supposed to provide different looks every time for a client. So really, when we have clients come to the salon, we want to give them different opinions and different options. So we don't want to really sit down with a client and say, okay, the usual, and let's go at it. No, we like to sit down, have a full consultation. I don't care if I've been doing their hair for 10 years. We still sit down, we still talk to them, okay, this is what we want, this is what you don't want. Does the color suit you? Are you going to go in evening gown? Are you going out? So we have to work with the client, and that's when the styles change.
Well, and this is a big thing too. The other thing that you guys preach is versatility. Is that when you get a haircut, when you have your hair done there, you can really style it in a variety of different ways to kind of suit the occasion. And we're seeing Ellie obviously being, I guess the best way of typifying this would be for an evening out.
Yes.
Versus an evening to Burger King. You know, and I have to say that
she looked pretty good going to Burger
King. She
King.
does, and it's fabulous. She's beginning to look. The ozone quality is definitely changing in the studio right now. But I mean, this is a very sculptural piece of hair. And again, something that you can totally see, you know, when you're dressed for the nines and you really want to have a wonderful evening out, either with yourself, your friend, or a loved one. This is a beautiful, beautiful look.
Absolutely, and even too with Ellie, even if tonight, you know, she takes away the bump it, tomorrow she can wake up, quickly put a blow dry throughout the hair, and she's going to get volume, she's going to get that curl, some of that sleek. So you can use it the next day. We make it reversible.
And
so
she can potentially go off-roading with that too, because it is something that will provide her with a little bit of back of the head safety, I would imagine, with that piece, and absorbency too. But no, it looks, you know, joking aside, it looks very, very natural. Again, her hair looks really, really kind of luxurious and healthy versus there was a time where everything was kind of rock solid and glistening.
A lot of curled, a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's too done up. It wasn't like free. And that's the whole idea. We wanted to make the hair free this time.
Color trends for the summer. Where are we going?
Of course, summertime, people want to go blonde. You know, they want to go lighter. Blonde is beautiful in the summer, especially with being sun-kissed and everything. Again, natural look. Everyone wants to go more natural. And if they want to do highlights, they do a lot of the peekaboo highlights, where they're mostly underneath from the hair. So it's like, I got highlights, but not really showing it too aggressive.
I have highlights. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
And that's what they call peekaboo. Exactly.
Exactly. Peekaboo, there we go. See, we're learning all this hair tech terminology. But again, one thing that you guys really try to instill with your clientele is developing that type of relationship where you do have a game plan.
Of course.
You start to look about what the client's looking for and where you can see as a stylist where maybe certain styles would better suit their face and their lifestyle.
And well, that's why we're considered self-professionals, because we're here to educate and tell the client what suits them and not. You know, well, a lot of time we like to listen to them and get their ideas, but then we have to kind of spin off and give them our ideas as well, and we just work together. And the work shows for itself. Now I hate to minimize this in a guy style terminology, but you've taken a big chunk of foam, put it on the back of her head, and right now you never in a million years, it just looks luxurious. It looks like it's her natural hair. And you call this a bump it? This is the actual term?
It's not a bump, it's a stuffing.
It's called, well, this is called stuffing.
Yeah.
But
it gives you the bump, it gives you volume. So somebody has, like Ellie has long hair, but somebody has shorter hair. You can build it, but extend it, make it a little bit more movement.
And the hair accessories too, just putting kind of a little bit of bling in her hair. That's probably the worst possible term I could use. We'll call it hair accessories to really just emphasize the lines that you've created. And again, this is something to be expected at the ninja stylists themselves, Bilalo Hair Artistry in Kitchener. Much beloved to us here in studio. They do our hair, and I love it. And I love my experience in salon with you guys. That's what it's about. So continue success for another 10 years.
Hopefully. Thank
you guys. More daytime to come, so stay with us.